Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to JMac Sports Cards. Thanks to everyone for commenting on this community post over on YouTube. I said, without checking comps, how much do you think the CSG 10 Deion Sanders 89 score sold for? It's mine. I can sign it with DC Sports. And I said, hint, PSA 10s go for around 550 to 650. I was kind of off on that. The last four sales of a PSA 10 were 700, 680, 675, and 685. So this card does really well on a PSA 10. A lot of these cards in this set do really well. I had some great comments here. Lots of folks were guessing 100, and some good commentary. And others were saying 120, 97, 250. Josh from Mississippi said a third of a PSA, which would be about 200. 350, 50. I think the highest someone said was 400. Most 380, 375. Most were in 100 to 200 range, I would say, on average with the guesses. This card sold for $191.38. I consigned it with DC Sports 87 in a big bulk lot of slabs. Now, I want to say I'm into this card for really cheap. I bought it in the collection, so I might be into it for 50 cents to $1, honestly. I graded with CSG when they were $8 in the green slabs, and then I crossed this one over, so I paid $8, then another $5 to get it in this new label. But what are your thoughts? I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be worth it to grade with CSG. I was pretty confident and felt really good about them as a company when they came on the scene, and I was kind of promoting them and hoping that they were going to kind of take some market share, as they are 100% a legitimate grading company. They're kind of the de facto for grading coins and currency and stamps and comics and TCG cards. You know, they're right up there with PSA, with CGC, and with comics, they're kind of the king of resale value. So, I thought sports card would catch on, but it really hasn't. And so CSG, I don't honestly think it's worth it anymore. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on using them now with PSA down to $19, SGC down to $18, $19, and CSG I think is at 12. I will say I saw a SGC 10 of this, a recent sale of this was around 400. So over half of resale value. With SGC, you're getting 60% or so. With the SGC, you're getting around 60 to 70% margins back of a PSA 10. But PSA 10 is still honestly king. It's kind of crazy with all of the issues they have, all of the bad pub, all of the people complaining. And I'll tell you what, though, one thing is 100% certain: with the volume that PSA does, 1 million cards a month, there's obviously going to be mistakes, and the people that have issues with those. When you think about the percentage of those issues, that's what you got to kind of factor in with PSA, is that they're doing so much volume that obviously there are going to be some mistakes made along the way. Those are made public and are hammered home and hammered on, and people, so you got to consider that. I'm not defending PSA. I have my own issues with PSA. I've had terrible returns from just really, graders that I don't feel like are, grading cards efficiently and consistently. Then other times I feel like they are pretty consistent with their grading. So it's a little bit more hit or miss, but like I said, it's because of the volume that they do. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on CSG, though. Are you planning on using them moving forward at all, or are you just completely just stopping? Because I'm just not sure CSG is worth it, honestly, as far as grading sports card, unless you just want to put it in a holder and tuck it away for a long, long time. They got great looking slabs, as Neo says, that 100%. I said it from the gate, out of the gate, when it was the green Hulk slabs labels, that they had the best slabs in the business, no doubt about it. But this one actually looked good. I had it when it was in a green holder, and this looked really good in it. But the labels were just so massive that it looked kind of funky, but it was cool looking. It was green on green. So, $191 versus 700, it's a fraction of what you would get if this thing with PSA 10. So someone scooped it up, and they're probably going to try to cross it over, Or they're a Dion fan and they're gonna keep it. Who knows? Someone scooped it up and bought it off of me, off of DC Sports for a pretty good deal. So anyway, if you're enjoying this kind of content, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe. That's all I got till next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Deuces.